One of the two surviving alleged armed robbers who hit the Chadcombe home of retired SID homicide detective Joseph Nemesa appeared in court yesterday charged with 12 counts of armed robbery. Former police constable Francis Takura, 33, was not asked to plead to the charges when he appeared before Magistrate Mrs. Barbara Mateko, who remanded him in custody to December 28. Takura was arrested on Wednesday along with Soldier Private Viramai Nyandaro, who is yet to appear in court. He was found in possession of a UBL green speaker, a Rolex wristwatch, a Samsung Galaxy Note 8, a red pipe wrench, a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label, a red Libo wristwatch, small Samsung, USB cable, which were positively identified by those he had stolen them from, according to the state. The state, led by Anesu Chirange, alleges that in the wee hours of November 5, James Rakonda was asleep in his bedroom when he heard footsteps in the passage, and as he woke up, 4 men wearing balaclavas entered his bedroom armed with an AK-47 assault rifle and a pistol. The court heard that the suspected armed robbers forced Rakonda and his wife to lie down, remain silent and demanded cash. They then ransacked the house and stole US $11,550, a wallet, iPhone 12 Pro Max, a pair of shoes, a baby bag, a Rolex wristwatch and a 9mm Norinco pistol. They demanded more cash, but were told that he kept cash at his workplace, and so they allegedly demanded Rakonda's Toyota Hilux GD6, force-marched him and his wife into the car and drove to the workplace, where they stole US $10,000 and drove the couple back to their house. Back at the house, they allegedly assaulted Learn More Ush before robbing him of a laptop Xiaomi Note 7 and stole Tiche Ona Warrior's tablet, Nokia, Idol, Samsung, HP 620, 6 pairs of shoes, jewelry and other valuables. In a second attack on December 1 at around 8 p.m., Tondarai Nunyurai, Edith Madanhi, Daniel Nadzo went out of their Mabelran house and returned after an hour when Nadzo, who was not feeling well, went to sleep in the spare bedroom, leaving Nunyurai preparing food in the kitchen. While Nunyurai was in the kitchen, he heard dogs barking and he went out to investigate but saw nothing and asked Wadzanai Manhanga, who was outside the cottage, whether she had seen anything unusual. He returned to the kitchen with the dogs still barking and told his wife Edith Madanhi that he suspected there could have been people in the sanitary lane. Investigating with a torch, he saw 3 armed men standing by the precast wall and running back into the house. The armed men then entered the house and ordered them to surrender their cell phones. They were then force-marched to the main house, where they saw 3 other armed men allegedly assaulting Nunyurai and his wife with iron bars while demanding money. The gang stole US $600 and shoes, but blindfolded Nunyurai and took him into the dining room along with his wife, where they allegedly plugged in the iron and burned him on the stomach and hands before further assaulting him with an iron bar. They allegedly demanded keys to the silver Opel Astra, Toyota Avensis and Honda Fit before finally ransacking the house and stealing 6 bottles of whiskey and a Samsung television set, which they later left in the dining room. On November 30 at around 10 p.m., Takura is alleged to have teamed up with his gang and went to Cold Comfort, where Faith Mukumbu, Burita Mazala and Ancilla Muroiwa stay. But Mukumbu heard some footsteps from outside the house and she pretended as if she was on the phone with someone whom she was inviting to come to their rescue. This prompted Takura and his gang to disappear from the place. Chadcombe loudly shouted "Mbava," but the gang forced open the screen door on the dining room and entered the house. They allegedly robbed the household of US $2,100, a solar battery and inverter, 48-inch Samsung Curve TV set, cell phones and other valuables, loading the loot into an unregistered Toyota Regius and went away. On December 6, at around 8:45 p.m. Fadzanai arrived at home and saw three men walking near her house. She closed the gate, parked her car, and entered the sitting room through the main door, joining her family. After about 5 minutes, she heard her dogs barking viciously before she instructed her brother Masimba Musarurwa to lock the main door. As Masimba was locking the door, she then heard that there was someone who was trying to force open the door. Courage Nemesa then quickly phoned his father Joseph Nemesa, telling him that there were intruders at the house. The household was assaulted and Masimba handed over $850, Samsung M20, black Acer laptop and a shotgun. But as the gang was about to leave the house, Joseph Nemesa arrived armed with a 9mm Stribog pistol and exchanged fire. Three members of the gang, Brian Koga Tendir, Charles Chirara and Tariro Gora, were shot dead, while Takura and Nyandaro escaped through the window. Police attended the scene and recovered various weapons, 9mm Narinko pistol with 6 rounds of ammunition. Evidence gathered there led to the arrest of the other two suspects.